Are you a young person and you're disconnected, you're tired, you're frustrated, and you're just tired, you don't know what to do, you just want to either jackpot, you're throwing the towel? Please do not. I'm going to share something as a 53-year-old man who's made a lot of mistakes, who was in your situation before. But before I do, I want you to listen to this young guy. Someone sent it to me and asked me what I think, which is a true reflection of what the average young man feels in this country. I'll be back.
Do you think you fulfilled your purpose in life?
I feel like crying.
Why?
Because we chase dreams. I mentioned that I've traveled to India. I schooled in India, sir. Mr. Femi Kaf, I schooled in India. I have Nigerian degree. I have worked all my life. I just sent my resignation letter from the American University because I don't feel I was fulfilling purpose. I don't feel I have achieved anything working with them. So you see, all my life, so much education, so much hustle, so much struggle, but you can hardly put food on the table. Forget packaging, tell yourself the truth.
Are you married, sir?
I'm supposed to be right,
You're supposed to be married.
but I am not.
Why?
So much education, so much struggle, so much hustle, no wife, no kid, living in a country that doesn't.
They have let you down. The leaders are disappointing. There's insecurity anywhere. You love to farm, but you can't even go into the farm. You like to start a business, nobody will give you a loan. You want to pick up a skill your parents don't have, and they don't even care because they are on the survival mode. Everyone around you is on survival mode. You look around yourself, you're despondent. I'm just going to share a few points. Looking at the first one is that nobody is going to come and save you. Nobody, not the leaders, not your parents. If you're from a struggling background like some of us that came up, not your friends. You have to dig yourself, from government, friends. Truth be told, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you. That's the truth. You have to decide, I gotta get myself out of this situation. Nobody, not even your rich friends. Number two is your 20s are planting season, not for enjoyment. That is your planting season. That's when you apply your skills to yourself. When you have to start gaining skills, learning things. Stop trying to look successful. I see a lot of young people, they are interested in having the latest phone, they are trying to having the latest clothes. No, that is you. All that will come. Time will come, you can afford anything you want. Even before you're 35, before you're 30. This is not time. Focus on becoming valuable. A valuable skill that will build you wealth. Invest your time, invest your money, not to impress people. That's number two. Number three is that life is not fair. But you must keep moving. You're going to be in a situation, you're going to see people that you just keep wondering, I'm more intelligent than this guy, he's looking more successful. I'm more beautiful than this girl, she's married, she has money, she has a car, she's doing so well. I had a better start than this guy. What happened? I want you to understand, life is not fair. You go for an interview, they will take the person that is least qualified as you. The person least qualified. You just ask yourself, why is bad thing happening to me? That is life. It's you. The reward you're going to do is for you to keep, don't keep complaining. Just ask yourself, I must dig myself out of this. How do I dig myself out of this? How do I make life better for myself and my family? The fourth one is that protect your energy. Due to what's happening in the country these days, everyone is full of negative talk. Is the country bad? Yes. Are our leaders let everybody down? Yes. Is there oppression? Yes. Is police disturbing the youth? Yes. But now, that's already happening. You remove yourself from an environment where all they talk about is that. Look for a group of people that will say, is the country bad? Yes, but I'm digging myself out. I'll find my way out of this situation. This is not what I'm meant for. What business are they doing? If you're a young lady and you're with a man who talks about his dream and wakes up in the morning, is pursuing that dream, that's the kind of man you should be with. Not somebody that talks about it at night and by 10 o'clock is still sleeping. You must decide to protect your energy. Another one is money. When you finally have that money, I'm just trying to advise you on this. Start preparing your character. Money doesn't change who you are. It reveals more of who you are, really. How do I put it? When I started making money, I thought about that, I was powerful. And I read money maximizes kind of person I am, an impatient person, this, that. So, and you'll be struggling. That is why you see a lot of rich people try to oppress people. They try to use money. I'll lock you up, especially in Nigeria and Africa, because their character has been damaged even before they made the money. I always say this. The character has been damaged.
They try to oppress people. They try to take your girlfriend, your wife. They try to take your business. They bully you. You start hearing things like, "Do you know who I am?" Those are damaged characters already. They didn't use those words when they didn't have money or when they were not in power. So work on your personality, work on your character as you're going, okay? Another one, the sixth one is family is everything though, but pick wisely, okay? Family can love you deeply, um, and still misunderstand your dream, okay? Don't fight them, just grow quietly, all right? Grow quietly, and at the same time, be intentional about what you want to achieve in life. Okay? The wrong company can delay you by 10 years. So, what do I mean about family? Have you noticed that most times, maybe you want to sell, go into a business, you want a job, you want to start a content, you want to take a career field? Most of the people that will discourage you are family. Okay? And like I always say, it doesn't mean that they hate you. They don't hate you, but just that they still see the old you. Like I always say, even Jesus Christ was not appreciated in his family. Prophets are not recognized. So, what do you do? Don't fight them. Go out and prove yourself. Stop if you're selling things online or stop putting it in the face of your family. They will not buy. They'll see you as a frustrated person. So what do? Go out there and hustle. Go and prove yourself. Because your family is still judging you by the old guy they know. Okay? So you have to go and prove yourself. They'll come along. When I started my business, one of my business, my father said, "How can I be doing this kind of rubbish business?" It's okay. I would have been discouraged and hated. He was very angry that I was doing it. You've lived abroad, you've had money before, and this is you're moving from oil and gas to this. It's a shame. But it's okay. I accept it that way. At least I've been giving my father pocket money more than 10 years now. Monthly stipends to keep his body and soul together. It's okay. I didn't judge him. But what did I do? I focused. Okay? So the next one is your physical health, your body. Okay, we don't value our health until sickness humbles us. Many of you see me wearing this and they ask, yes, I go to the gym at least 3 times a week, and that is when I have time. That's why I'm more relaxed when I come to share. Let's watch what we eat. I'm still on the journey. Let's watch what we eat, what we drink, because if you don't eat good now, medicine will become your food when you're a certain age. I see a lot of my mates now who are dealing with certain kind of things. Yeah, there is a grace of God in our life, but what part of yours have you done? Start early. There are many things I wish I didn't do when I was younger. Okay, don't wait till you have money to do gym. If you can't go to gym, do exercise. Take a walk around your estate. Take a walk around your street. A place that you can drive to that you think you can walk down. Walk down. Tell your driver to go with the car. If you're a young person, do exercise. The beautiful thing. Drink water, eat right, and do exercise. Okay, and do checkups if you're after a certain age. All right. The next one, lesson number 8 is learn emotional control. Many times I've lost opportunity because I wasn't qualified, or because I reacted emotionally, not because I was not qualified. Learn to pause before you respond. Whether it's in marriage, whether it's in life, keep calm. The calm person always wins. I've always been an emotional person who expresses my emotion how I feel. That I don't take nonsense and all that. But I learned from one of my friends, highly successful, very controlled emotionally. No matter how you provoked him, he said it, and I asked him, "How do you do it?" He said he promised himself that no matter what, he will not react in the face of the thing. He might take you to court, he might use police to come after you, but he will never, whether you're small or you're giant, he doesn't react immediately. Many years ago, there's a project I was running, and there was a young lady who was the she was a quality control person, and she gave me so much hate about the standard of job I was doing. After a while, I became arrogant, and we had a misunderstanding because she kept calling me and threatening to withdraw the job. And after a while, I told her to take it. That she get out. I don't want to. That's a regret. I regret doing that. That's arrogance. God will not give you another one until you accept that you were arrogant. Many of you go for an interview, or you call a benefactor, or you call somebody and say, so what? Are they God? Can they be? How can they be treating people? We use so much of such language in Nigeria. You can't be blessed. I regret how I was rude to the young lady. I saw that she was younger than me. Maybe I felt she was a woman, or I felt I was more successful than her, or I knew the manager. I walked away from a job which had led the guy that took over. I know him. They had led him to more and more and more and more. In fact, the guy has become very huge through that contact. So yes, that was lack of emotional control for me. Okay. Another one, humility. Number 9, humility. You have to be humble as you're going. You can't learn from people you look down upon. Okay. Some of our best advices have come from people in society ignores. Okay. When you remain teachable, you keep promoting pride. It keeps promoting you. Pride keeps you broke. Yes, pride keeps you broke, not lacking opportunity. Many years ago, a friend of mine who was successful, I went to see him with it. And when he was going, he gave me some shirts, suits, things that he has worn. And When I got home and I showed one of my friends when they said, "How can eat that shit?" They were branded clothes. I didn't care. I could afford them, but I showed gratitude. I took it. Okay. Talking about humility, I told you guys about when I was doing sanitizer business during the COVID. There was this company, the one I said I did almost 20 something million business with. At the time, they stopped buying, and I didn't know what was wrong. So now I went to the company. As I was going in, I saw, at the entrance of the business, they'll press sanitizer you rub before you go in. And I asked the security guard, I said, "What's going on? You don't buy from me." What happened? He said, "Actually, Oga, your alcohol percentage seems is low." They didn't like it. Our MD didn't like it. Because that's what we put. And guess what? I went back to the drawing board and I increased the alcohol, I think, to 60% or thereabout. And they started patronizing me. Who did that information come from? The security guard that presses it on people's hands. So do not look back. You don't know how people what door will open. Okay. Lesson number 10, second to the last, is learn how to sell. Okay. Sell your idea. And what I mean sell, I'm not saying buy this, I'm selling this. No. The act of persuasion. Many of us want to shove our ideas down our wife's throat, then our husband's throat, then our children's throat, then our parents' throat, down our friends' throat. No. Learn. Many people just want to hear you. They're not even in a mood to be receptive to your suggestion. They just want to say no. Persuade people. Persuasion is a skill many of us do not know. Be it for a job, be it for a loan, be it for opportunity, you persuade, you sell your ideas. You don't when you start forcing things down, you're a dictator. You sell your ideas. Okay? You're going to loan officer, ask yourself, what can I sell to them? When I say sell, I'm talking about you coming from the angle of the person. Swap the table and sit there. Most people don't understand that. They just come and meet you. People come and meet me and say, "Okay, I'm looking for a job, help me." No, you have to come from my angle. Everybody you see, whether rich or poor, has a problem. If you pay close attention, you find out Dangote's biggest problem and you provide solution to it. He will tell you to come in. So that's what I mean by sell. Sell is listening to what's not being said. You meet a rich guy, he has a problem. Pay close attention. He could have been trying to get admission for his child. Maybe he couldn't get a visa to a certain country, even if he's rich. Or they are stealing his product and you're providing solution. Look at the young man, the Tom Polo, the guy in Niger Delta. A lot of people might not like him, but he provided a solution. Are they still stealing oil in Niger Delta? Some people might say they still stealing, but it reduced. As against before, they were blowing up a airplane. Now the cost might be a debate for another thing why they got it, but it provided a solution. Okay. Now the final one is the 11th one is marry. Who you marry, who you be. If people marry due to looks, fine. You must see who you like first before you even marry the person. Fine. But love is sweet, but marriage is work. I see a lot of celebrity man, they pack up. Don't marry who only excites you. Marry who respects you. Understand your purpose and that adds peace to your life. Someone that respects you, understand your purpose and adds peace to your life. A peaceful home will help you achieve more than a flashy relationship. I repeat it, a peaceful home will help you achieve more than a flashy relationship. Who you marry, that means a lot about your life. Your peace, how you will die if you die peacefully, or you're going to die angry and resentful against somebody, how your children will live, your longevity of life, your state of mind, your sanity, so many things. So be careful. Those are the part of the advice I'm giving. Okay. Final one is number 12. Learn to start again. After you've done this, and lost business. I've lost business. I've been betrayed. I've had to start from zero twice. But every time I discover that failure is not the end. Okay, it's just a feedback. The ability to begin again is superpower. Don't just fear failure. Fear staying down. Many of us are staying down because we're afraid to fail. We're afraid to try. No, try again. You didn't lose. Okay? You either win or you learn. You did not lose. You either win or you learn. I will never stop trying. I will never stop taking chances. If you tell me this is what I got to do to promote my business, to have a peaceful home, to have a good relationship with my children, with my friends, to get along, I will do those things than to assume that I won't. Now, the final one is real time is currency. Spend your time wisely. Okay? Time is the currency. You can lose a business and get it back. You can lose money and get it back. Your house can get burnt and you build another one. But if you lose time, you cannot. So what I mean, at each stage of your life, there's a thing you're supposed to do. There are some things I wished I had done. Travel around with my kids, do that. They are grown now. Okay? I didn't do those things. Time is of the essence in everything, among many things. So, closing, spend time becoming the person you want to be. That's the best secret. Okay? You worked here. Now just remember that you don't have to learn the hard way. Start valuing yourself. And to that young man that is there, Apply, listen to these compilations, and the best is, I guarantee you, you'll be a different person in 90 days. Stay blessed. My name is Sam. Bye.